Hey, good morning, everyone. So, something happened to me yesterday that has never happened to me in my 25 years in my professional career. I have been a case manager, then a social worker, and now a therapist, a psychotherapist. And this has never happened to me. Yesterday, I was working with a white client in our session, and she called me a nigger. Yeah, yes, she did. Let me be clear. She does not have dementia or Alzheimer's or any neurological deficits. She's alert and oriented times three, which is time, place, and person. In other words, she said what she said. So here's what happened. I walked into the room yesterday and she was laying on her bed like usual, and her boyfriend, they've been together for 35 years, was sitting in the chair and they were watching Wimbledon. Very simple conversation that they were having. And I love tennis. So I was like, oh, hey, Wimbledon, who's playing? And we talked for a little bit. And then I asked her very simple, superficial conversation. How are you doing? How's it going? How's it going in rehab? Do you have any suicidal thoughts? How's your anxiety and your depression? She was like, everything is okay. Everything is going as it should. I said, oh, okay. So then she looked at my dress and she was like, oh, nice dress. And I said, oh, thank you so much. And she looked at me up and down and she was like, what's wrong with your elbow? And I said, my elbow? She goes, yeah, it's kind of dark. You know, my elbow is very darker than my complexion. I said, oh, yeah, my elbows have always been darker than my complexion. And she said, oh, yeah, because you're a nigger. Yeah. And I was a little shocked. And before I would say anything, her boyfriend started to scold her. And he said, no, you can't say that. What is wrong with you? Something's wrong with you. You can't say that. And in my mind, I didn't say it out loud. In my mind, I was like, sir, you probably heard her say that over and over again for the last 35 years. You're just shocked. She said it in person. But I didn't say that. It was in my mind. And she just said, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was funny. And I said, that's not funny. And I walked away. Let me tell you why I walked away. Because of my professional license. My professional license means everything to me. My professional license is the butter on my bread. It's what keeps the lights on. It what allows me to pay all my bills. My professional license. There is no family, friend, or foe that would ever make me go mad and lose my license. No child, no mother, not even a client, no one will ever allow me to go berserk and lose my license. There's a power of walking away, and I walked away. And besides, even if I did curse her out and she would complain to me to the board, do you actually think that her boyfriend was gonna back me up and tell the board that I was offended or that she did say a racial slur? No, never, never. He will not. So basically, I had to choose my battle. I was all alone in that fight. So I walked away. But keep in mind, rest assured, I will never speak to her again. I will never work with her again. She has ceased to exist in my world. That's it, point blank. There is a power of walking away, and I walked away. That was a test that the universe gave me, and I crushed it. I crushed it. Woo! Bring it on, universe. Bring it on. So thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk today. Have a nice day.